sallallahu alayki ya Fatıma, sallallahu alayki ya Fatıma.
𝗬𝐰𝐼𝐰 Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Inshallah, in this clip we want to talk about Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha from the viewpoint of the comrade of the Prophet. So Bibi Fatima from the viewpoint of her being a comrade of the Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So as we all know, brothers and sisters, Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha wasn't the kind of girl that would sit at home sewing and weaving. As we know, she endured many struggles when she was a child. For example, we know her exalted spirit had made her, from the very early age or the very early stages of Islam, suffer and endeavor for the spread of Islam. For example, there were many occasions when the Prophet of Islam would be inviting people in Masjidul Haram, and people like Abu Jahl would send their puppets who would go and chuck rubbish on the Prophet or onto him. And it was Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha who would go and clean the rubbish off her father. So from the very early stages of Islam, the Prophet was shown compassion and mercy and motherly love from Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha. And sometimes it would even come to the point where the infidels of Quraysh would come together and stone the Prophet. And sometimes Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha with her own body would go in front of the Prophet and protect the Prophet from the stoning of the Quraysh. So she suffered tremendous amounts when she was young for the spread of Islam, due to the sake of Islam. So much so that Imam Ali alayhi salam, when it comes to the death of Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha, he says that today Islam has lost its second pillar. What is he referring to here? As the Prophet had said that there's two pillars of Islam. The first pillar being the Prophet himself. So when the Prophet passed away, that was the first pillar of Islam that the Muslim Ummah had lost. And then the second pillar was Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha. And Imam Ali alayhi salam reaffirms this when he says on the death of Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha that the Muslim Ummah have lost their second pillar today. That being Bibi Fatima Salamullah alayha. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Sallallahu alayki ya Fatıma, sallallahu alayki ya Fatıma.